This is a tutorial on Python using the Scikit Learn framework to complete an image. Given the top image, we'll complete the bottom portion of the image that's seen here. We're going to use Google Colab, which allows you to run Python code on the internet. So first, we're going to load the image as a pixel array. So from the Pillow framework, import image, import NumPy. NumPy allows you to manipulate arrays better than Python. We already uploaded a 64 by 64 pixel image. We're going to open it. We're going to convert to L, which is grayscale, and we're going to convert it to NumPy array. Let's run that code, see what it does. There it is. It's a picture of just a person's face in grayscale. Now, we want to create a flat array. That's something that the machine could understand. Right now, it's storing all the values as integers from 0 to 255. We want to save them from floats from 0 to 1. So you see, if we print the image shape, it's 64 by 64. And if we print the image data, it has values of 212, 212, 55. So we want to divide it by 255 to get 0 to 1. Like so below, 0.25, 0.84. Now we want to manipulate the array and make it flat, because right now it's shaped 64 by 64. We just want the top portion, which is 32 by 64, which is 2048. So we're using the list slicing function. So 0 to 254, 2048. I mean, just grabs the first 2048 integer values. And we're going to reshape it by 32 to 64 so we can plot it. See, as you can see, this is just the top portion. Doesn't show our face below. Now we're going to actually use the machine learning library. So from Scikit Learn datasets, we're going to fetch some sample faces. We're going to get the data and the targets. So that's why it says return xy equal true. We're also going to import the library Decision Tree Classifier. This library has 400 images, and each image is 64 by 64, which is 496. So you can see the shape is 400, 496, 4096. And of course, the first column is going to be 400 for 400 images. So the training data, we're going to slice the list data and get target using index. So that means we're going to take, first we're going to take everything, and we're going to take from the 0.0, which is blank in this case, to the number of pixels plus 1 divided by 2. There's all your data. We're going to also do the lower half of the face as a target, which is the beginning this is going to be the middle to the n. So n in this case is blank, and n underscore pixels divided by 2 will be the middle, so the middle to the n. Here's where actual machine learning comes in play. We're going to create decision tree regressor, not a classifier, because we want values rather than fit them in a bucket. We're going to fit the model from X train to Y target, and then we're going to use the predict function, which is going to return the array. This might take a while. Number of parameters can be changed. Instead of max depth equals 96, you can omit it. It might take longer. For this purpose, it's good enough. Y target is an X train. These are the 2048 arrays that we created. It will say, okay, we have the top array. Let's see what it looks like if we manipulate the data to get the Y target. So let's show what the predicted value is. So in order to do that, right now it's flat array, so we need to reshape it back to 32 by 64. Because right now it's 1 by 2048. There's the face, bottom portion. And so in order to make it clearer, we're going to concatenate the top portion with the bottom we just predicted. And we're going to reshape it now to 64 by 64 since we just concatenated the arrays. And we're going to display it using pyplot. There you go. That's her face. As you can see, it was very fast. That's why the model doesn't look so accurate. And there's only 400 images. If we trained in a larger data set, maybe it'll become better. But it did get her nose correctly. It just didn't get her jaw outlined correctly.